Greetings from the Erie Coast. This is Mad Shad. On this wonderful Monday, clear blue skies, 50-something degrees. Wow. This weekend was nothing but just 29 and ice and snow. And today it's a good day. It's a good day. See, this weekend, yeah, I didn't do anything. No trial by acts, no Sunday reflection. Just every day, never forget, and you know that's all I could muster for myself. Really, yeah, it was a rough weekend for me. Yeah, but anyway, everything is good to go. I'm here at work, and we are continuing on with the work, with the business, quietly going about the business of making people good stuff, good quality products. Right? That's what it's all about. I'll tell you about those who were not allowed the chance or had the advantage to work. Otherwise, on the other hand, they had to run for their lives and run and hide for their lives. And that is those Americans that were trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious/incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died in Navigate, Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls, and 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. And a lot of them were service members as well. Every day, never forget whose fault this is. But there was hope. There is hope. These folks are still in country. And that is Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Nexus, Project Dynamo, Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, here in Cleveland, wow. So Cleveland has a considered by most as a world-class police force, world-class cadet, training, all the above. Cleveland also has Cleveland PD also has the opportunity to train with the ATF, the FBI. Lots of intermingling training going on, and they're sought after. When they come out of the cadet school, out of the Cleveland Cadet School, a lot of the burbs and townships around go, hey, you're going to be making $50,000. We'll pay you $70,000 to work in a nice little, cozy little suburbia here or small town. You know, so they gobble them up, right? And so usually it's about hundreds of people that graduate, from cadets. It's a great career opportunity. And it's great for those who hear the calling. It really is, and they do a good job of training and vetting them and whatnot, what have you. Yes, there is some bad apples in the bunch, and we've all heard and seen about Cleveland's finest not being the finest and whooping the shit out of motherfuckers. Little police brutality. But this year was the lowest graduation ever. It was like 40. Usually it's hundreds that graduate. It was 40. And who knows how many of those young cadets are going to be retained, young to old cadets. I mean, it's so what Cleveland has said is that they will lower the cadet age to 18. 18-year-olds can now walk into the cadet school and hopefully become police. Meanwhile, the statistics say that crime hasn't really rose much, but what has rose is on the rise is more brazen, more crazy crimes. Case in point, you can look back at this. There were a lot of there's a lot of cars here, a lot of very expensive car dealerships here. I mean, you can get whatever you want. You can get a Tesla, Maserati, Ferraris, whatever you want. It's here. Land Rover, they're all here, and they do rather well. There's a lot of money being made here in Cleveland. What these roving bands of idiots do is they literally break into the freaking car dealerships, steal all the fob keys, steal all the cars, disable the tracking device and the kill switches, and boom, they're off on a joyride, 5, 6, 7 cars strong. They run around brandishing guns and, you know, doing other crimes, and just acting a fool. And then they ditch the cars and they're gone. That's happened like at least 3 times in the past 2 months. Really. The recent one, of course, yes, the Kia. The Kias are really, really easy to steal. That you can, if they haven't been you know, recalled and refitted, literally a USB port, a USB stick can start the car. But anyway, so they're relatively easy to steal, the Kias. And so what they did in this instance was a group of Kias, stolen Kias, with guys, all, you know, loaded up in their cars with guns, drove around the police station, brandishing their weapons, yelling, cussing, screaming, playing loud music, and the cops were told to stand down. And you can find this it might be going viral now, but there's a video of one car was videotaping another car. It's like 3 different angles where they literally rolled up on a cop car that was driving by on the highway, brandished weapons at them, you know, boom, 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 all weapons went outboard. And the cop was like, oh shit, was told to stand down. Let them go, stand down. Yeah, so the roving bands of idiots and crazies are ramping up here in Cleveland. Be advised, this is a constitutional carry state with a stand your ground law. So and it's been rumored and hypothesized that, you know, home invasions will go up and things like that, you know, and just a group of people, because the cops won't come, is what they're thinking. That's a hypothesis. I don't know, but we all know that, you know, when the cops are minutes away, you know, you have mere seconds that you need help. You know, that's the way it works. When you need help, and you need help within a split second, or if not seconds, the cops are minutes away. You know, that's the way it is. 8 to 10 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes. Hopefully there's one in your area, but you know what? They're not going to come one car at a time. They won't back up, and so that takes time, you know. But that's what they do. They isolate, they contain, and they apprehend. Isolate, contain, apprehend, and if not, they take out the threat. So, you know, it's a little different from military, where it's isolate, contain, and destroy. They isolate, contain, and apprehend. But we have been told that don't worry, everything is just fine. Don't worry about anything. Even though I live in the downtown area, or I work in the downtown area of Cleveland, and it's nothing to see a high speed chase going down the roads, you know, and down these back roads and back alleyways and shit. It can be exciting, and sometimes out of nowhere, boom, three cop helicopters and ATF helicopters and FBI helicopters and cops walking around, driving around, you know, looking for suspects. It does happen. But they're saying that they're saying that crime is on not so much of a rise. It's kind of whatever. But the more brazen crimes are being committed. Really. Most of which were done in broad daylight. You know, I mean, literally snatch and grabs from car dealerships. Imagine that one. But so anyway, go TeamLinda. Fuck cancer. Go TeamLinda. TeamLinda is still rocking and rolling, and she is doing the fight. She's doing the things. TeamLinda is still a go. So give your thoughts and prayers. Please give up your thoughts and prayers for TeamLinda. Thank you very much. This has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.